What up guys, we're back with part 2 of the tips and tricks I wish I knew before starting Valorant. Let's talk about it. What up everybody and welcome back to the X-Film Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, first of all, I'm super excited you guys are here. Second of all, there is another video that we already dropped. That's the 5 tips and tricks that I wish I knew before playing Valorant. This is part 2 of that video. So you might want to watch that one first. It doesn't really matter. There's not a specific order, but if you want, it's there. We're gonna get right into this video. To all you new people, this is a place where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can look for ways to help each other be better than we were the day before. Better than yesterday is the motto. One stream at a time, one day at a time. If you guys feel like you vibe with that, or you just want to see more FPS content, which I put here weekly, Valorant, Overwatch, Apex Legends, there's a bunch of stuff happening here, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell if you want to be notified when more videos go live. If this video helps you guys, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It goes a long way for the video and for the channel. And before we dive right in, just so you guys know, I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. PST till about 3 a.m. usually, sometimes later, sometimes a little bit earlier. I would love to have you guys by the stream, whether you guys want to talk about this stuff live or whether you want to get into some games. Either way, I am for it. But now guys, you already know what it is. Let's get into those tips and tricks. What up guys, we're back with another tips and tricks video. Let's get right into it today. The first thing I want to talk about is wasting money on abilities. Now, what I want to say is abilities carry over. As a new player, you might think that most of the stuff you buy, like these guns, if you die with them, you do not get to keep them, so you don't want to waste your money. I've heard multiple people say, oh, I didn't buy abilities because I don't want to waste them. I wasn't going to use abilities. I saved up for a better gun. Abilities carry over. The only way you really essentially waste your abilities is if you spend the whole entire game not using your abilities, and that is not something you want to do. You want to find an agent whose kit meshes well with your playstyle and use their abilities accordingly. But if you buy Curveball for 100 each or Blaze for 200-300, whatever it costs, and you get these, when you die, they carry over. Now, one thing I do want to say though is let's go into here real quick and talk about something that is also relevant, and that is, do you see these little black dots? These are per round. So if you're wanting to know where you're at in the game, these each represent a round. The reason why I'm telling you this is because when you get to this halfway mark, that means you're about to switch sides, which means nothing carries over. So what I will say is ultimates do not carry over this point. Now your ultimate will slowly build, which means every round you're going to get another orb, and if you get another orb, like slowly you build it up, and you could probably get 2 ultimates before the halfway mark, but you have to use it. Now I'm throwing myself under the bus right now. One of my biggest issues is in these last couple rounds not using my ultimate. Ultimates are very, very effective to change the tide of the game, so make sure you're not like me and you use them. I forget all the time. Chat has to tell me, hey, you have your ult, you have your ult. Isn't that right, Yaz? So make sure you guys use your ultimates because they don't carry over. And yeah, that's all for those 2. So abilities carry over, ultimates do not carry over the halfway mark, so use them. So another thing that I wanted to recommend is you guys need to learn the map. One of the keys of this game is not just your mechanical skill, but it's learning the maps. Map knowledge is so big because if you know where somebody possibly could be, you have an advantage to knowing the map better than other people, or just knowing it in general. And then also, if your team is making callouts, like you pull up the map right here, okay, there's no callouts on this map, but if your team is like, they're A long, but you have no idea where A long is, you're most likely gonna get killed because let's say A long is behind you, right? Your team's A long, and you don't turn around because you're like, oh, like down here, over here? And they were right here the whole time, right? So you want to learn the map. One of the ways that I would recommend to help with your map knowledge is when you are dead, instead of watching your team play, look at the map and start learning all the locations. I'm gonna show you on screen another map that actually has locations and show you what I do to learn the map. Now I know them pretty well, but in the beginning, what I would do is I would actually learn the maps, look it over. You see all these different areas that have the different names. You wanna learn these. This is gonna help you improve your gameplay big time. So the other thing I wanna talk about is friendly fire matters. So you can't actually shoot your team in a count, but abilities will damage your team. If they damage the enemy, they're gonna damage your team. So for instance, if I were to do this, and I'm standing in the corner with my homie, and we're both hiding right here, and I decide to heal myself by using Flame Puddle, or whatever it's called. I call Viper's stuff Poison Puddle and his Fire Puddle, but that's not the name. It's actually, I think, Hot Hands. So when I drop this, look, it shows that it's healing me, but if my buddy is standing right here with me, it's gonna kill him. It will damage him. Raises grenade damages, Viper's Poison Puddle damages. What other attacks damage? There's quite a bit of attacks in here that make sure when you guys are using your abilities, it's not gonna kill your teammates. And the other one that's huge and really, really annoying that I've done before, I have done it, but if you're playing Sage and you use slow, make sure when you're dropping that ice on the floor, you're not doing it so that you're slowing your team and the enemy. You wanna make sure you're slowing only the enemy, because your team will die if they cannot move and you're slowing them on accident. It's happened where we're pushing hookah and I slow hookah and my team can't push out past the ledge because we're all frozen and get killed from CT, and it's absolutely terrible. So do not make the same mistake I'm making. Now I'm gonna show you a clip right here that my boy, my brother Bear over here, ends up getting a team kill, and he said I could use it, and of course, you know what I'm saying, it's my video on YouTube. I don't want to show you guys where I make this mistake. Of course, I'm going to use somebody else. No, but really, it's actually really funny, but it's a good example. I've done this plenty of times. Make sure you guys throw your grenades accurately, because it will kill your teammates. Another tip and trick that I wish that I knew is when Sova shoots in his radar dart to track everybody, you can shoot that. There are so many times where new players just look at the dart while it's tracking the whole entire team and it's never shot. So right here, see how quickly we are all looking up? Well, some of us are, not all of us, but see how quickly we're looking up to shoot the dart? You want to do this every single time you see it. Shoot this dart. Okay, so a little bit of background. I'm gonna show you guys a clip for something that I wanna talk about. And that is, whenever you defuse a bomb, you always wanna defuse halfway. Now, some of you don't know about this, and it's completely fine. That's why we're talking about it. I'm gonna get 2 kills right now, and then I'm gonna defuse the bomb. I'm gonna pause it to show you guys, but look out for, on the bomb, there's a little halfway notch. You wanna always try to defuse at least to that, so that if you die, your team only has to defuse the next halfway, and also it holds the defuse spot, so you don't have to start over. So even if you're about to get a kill, you wanna do this as well. So let's watch it, and then I'll pause it to show you the meter and to show you the notch. Okay, let's go.
She's the one into the bathroom.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Last one was 78. 78.
You got a vandal by the way. Goes to your right, to your right. Yeah.
Landing.
Spike planted.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll take that.
Make sure that boom bot don't kill you.
I got scared right here. I don't want Wally to kill me. Okay, so we're right here, right? Let me show the meter. Okay, do you guys see the meter? Up here, you see this meter. You want to get it to halfway every single time you defuse. Every time. If you see someone approaching you, you want to defuse to halfway, drop off the bomb, get the kill, come back to defuse. If you die on it, you want to make sure you get halfway so your team can get it the rest halfway. And then also, I don't know if you've seen on the bomb, let's backtrack it a little bit. So as I'm coming over to the bomb right here and I look at it, so do you guys see what I'm talking about now? There's a little notch right here to show you in halfway. When you're defusing it, you can actually see it go up to that notch. You could look at it either way. It's kind of easier to look at the meter, but always defuse halfway and it'll help you, I promise. And for those of you like, did he get the defuse? Let's just play it out. I get the defuse, Brett. You know what I'm saying? Going all the way, full.
Second round, they bought a Vandal and they lost.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for this tips and tricks video. I hope you got something out of it. Now it's time to go back to the other me. I'll see you over there. I really hope this video helped you guys. Thank you so much for coming by the channel. If it did, let me know down in the comments. If you guys want to see a video that you don't see here that's Valorant related, let me know. I want to see a video on this weapon. I want to see a video on this agent. Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to be responding to every single one of you guys. I love talking to you guys down there. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't yet. And one thing I want to say before we go is I want to let you guys know about the Discord. You guys need to check out the Discord because there's 200 plus amazing people that are just like you, that are tired of solo queuing, that want to play together. And when it comes to other games, there's console players and PC gamers, but for Valorant, obviously there's just PC. Make sure you guys go in there, make some friends, post a picture of your pet so we can all be like, and it'll be an amazing time, I promise. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Be faster.
Way in the back, way in the back.
Planting right now.
Spike planted.